All right, guys, welcome back to the iMax's YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do consider to like, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a member of the channel, bless up for you lovely people. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the line. So as you saw by the title, Aston Villa to accept $30 million bid for Leon Bailey. Transfer news. You know it's coming to the end of the season, and transfer news will be one of the biggest things. I'm going to tell you where I'm reading it from and how realistic this is. I don't have any backroom information, so I'm not going to talk on that side. I will do more research on this to see if this is even possible, because we were just talking about it the other day. So I'm surprised that people running with news like this. All right, so anyways, let me read it. It's Villa news. So Aston Villa to accept £30 million Leon Bailey bid as transfer news emerges. Villa News speaking to Brian King. Leon Bailey look increasingly likely to end his near 4-year stay with Aston Villa this summer. Aston Villa signed Leon Bailey for $25 million from Bayern Leverkusen in 2021. The winger played more than 140 times for the Villains. However, the 27-year-old has struggled just 14 times. Started just 14 times in the Premier League, obviously, before he never started again. So it still remains 14 times since they have released this, because he was injured, and this was like a week and a half ago, papers. All right. So he still kept the 14 times. All right. So just 14 times in the Premier League this season, and could move on in the summer. Ooh, all right. Aston Villa to demand 30 million. So you paid 25 for him and you want back 30 million. Wow. Okay. All right. As a result of recent flurry of transfer activities at Villa Park, doubt have emerged over Bailey's future, and an update has been provided ahead of the summer transfer window. All right, so Leon Bailey, they have put his name and appearances and goal and assists. So 36 appearances, 2 goals and 4 assists. All right. Yes, as reported by Give Me Sport, 21st of April, Bailey is expected to embark on a fresh challenge this summer, and clubs have begun to express an interest in the forward as a result of lack of game time this season. Ooh. All right. So let me slow it down there. All right. The lack of game time was not solely down to performances issues. He had injuries from time to time in the same period. So I can't just jump to say it is solely based off his form. You understand me? Unless they weren't telling us the truth when the coach saying that he had a niggle and stuff. Maybe he just never picked him because he wasn't performing. Obviously sometimes coaches can protect the players and everything, but I truly believe that he was injured, because even with the Jamaica national team, he was back and forward and with injuries and stuff. So I believe that he was injured, you know. Yeah, so let me continue right here. Bailey is increasingly likely to quit Unai Emery's side, and as he was left out of the squad, although for the controversial 4-1 Premier League win over Newcastle United at Villa Park, April 19th. Okay. Despite his preference to remain, should it become clear that he does not fit into Emery's plan, Leon Bailey would become more open to a transfer exit. And ex-Villa scout Brian King, speaking exclusively to Villa News, believed 30 million would be enough to reach an agreement. Ooh, all right. So as we had said, we brought down some things in football terms to say that the particular point that Aston Villa is at the moment might not suit a luxury winger, more like a work arse winger or a attacking midfielder. So you had two guys that came in. Rashford came in, and Rashford have been solid. Asensio have been incredible. He missed two penalties, but he has been incredible. All right, yes. But Asensio can play false nine, central forward, and also cam, and also both wings. So the versatility of those players led them to fitted much better. Liam Bailey is an out and out, flat out winger, nothing else. They tried him at central forward, they tried him at attacking midfielder, and they tried him over the other wing. And he's just pretty much over both wings. You would say that you would use Liam Bailey. So he's a good player for me, but he's still a limited player. You understand me? You have some players that like the Iron Robin and those guys, they were slightly limited, but their limited was incredible. When you're limited like that, like you're just one-sided or flat out one trick style, you have to be ridiculously good with that one trick. And Robin and those guys were one trick, but goddamn, you couldn't stop them. Liam Bailey, his skill set can be nullified from time to time. So with the combination of Aston Villa is not this top club that can just play with a luxury player in their team and want to reach the next level. It's tough, So I think Liam Bailey would have fitted Liverpool much better. Even Manchester City, maybe Manchester City system might not favour him because Pep tried to play with much more diversity in players. So I think he wouldn't fit it, but he wants teams like that are already big teams, and their wingers get more time to just focus on attack mainly. You understand me? Aston Villa is still not out of that mid-tier realm as yet. They are playing good football from the other day, but that also can mean because of Asensio and Rashford, because they are two work arse type of players. You understand me? So I could see it possible, but I think they have to think about it properly because both of these guys are loan guys. So you have to wait, see what happens with their loans, and then see how much the clubs want for them, because obviously they came in and did their job. So I could see it as a true story, and it could possibly happen because even the other day people asked me about this same conversation here, and I said I'm not sure. I do agree that he might not fit systems, and because the coach got him there, the coach tried to get the best out of him. But if it was down to his choice, he might would have wanted someone else to lift the progression at a more faster pace, because this guy is a top player, but more fitted on a higher level. So that's my breakdown of it. I'm hoping that he gets a time to stay or go to a bigger club like Liverpool or Bayern, somebody that you can exercise what you're good at and maybe try to figure out how to do the other side of the ball as well. So let me know your thoughts, guys. They are saying on Aston Villa news, Liam Bailey might be on the brink of a transfer, Yeah, because of signs of him not getting any preferential treatment anymore. Like, even when he's fit, they don't consider to start him direct. And because of the combination of the other guys in performing, and a lot of things. We have broken down every single thing, so I want to hear your takes on it. I will do a live stream and we can have a bit better in-depth conversation. Yeah, but I just wanted to drop this one for you lovely people, because you said I can't leave the space for too long, and I am extremely busy, so sometimes it's hard for me to get off a stream from the other day. Yeah, because more family things are out there to do, and the family comes first. So hope you guys understand. Thanks very much. Let me know drop your comments in the comment section, but also smash the like button and share and subscribe. Bye bye.